We have someone calling in shortly.
Yeah, we have them on the line right now.
All right. I had no idea they called in already. My apologies.
On the line, waiting patiently.
Take it away.
They want a Bloody Mary.
They are calling. Welcome to the WRMN Morning Show. We're talking with Andrew Moyes of Fan Expo. How are you doing, sir? Oh, sorry. Let me mute that up, roll that up.
And take two.
And I'm sorry, Andrew. How are you?
Good morning. I'm great. Good morning to you all.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us. I know you're really busy because Fan Expo is hitting the Donald E. Stephens Convention Center this weekend. I believe it's a preview night tonight.
We are just one day away, and yes, doors are actually open tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
Ooh, doggy. Now, I've been involved with the geek and nerd scene in Chicago, going to all the different conventions that come through the area. I know my first Fan Expo, my very first one was in Toronto, and my goodness, that thing was huge. It encompassed everything when it came to fandoms. I know there were sports stars there, movies, televisions, comic books, animation, and I'm looking at the rundown for what's going on at Fan Expo Chicago this year. What are some of the things that you think people should not miss?
Well, as you say, it's a celebration of all things pop culture, and that's really what we strive for at Fan Expo. Whether you love anime, gaming, sci-fi, comics, of course, where this all started, we really work to ensure that we're bringing the biggest and the best and creating hours of programming for everyone to come together and just celebrate their passions together.
I know looking at the list here of some of the folks that will be appearing, we've got Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen, Obi-Wan and Anakin from the Star Wars prequels. You've got some folks from the Pirates of the Caribbean. There's going to be a National Lampoon Vacation reunion?
Indeed, yes. Chevy Chase and the team will be on hand to celebrate a little bit of nostalgia there. And yes, that's as you said, Orlando Bloom's going to be there. John Cena's going to be there. I mean, every year we sort of sit around the table and say, how are we going to top last year's guest list? And I'm super proud of the incredible celebrities that we're bringing to Chicago fans this year. But not only sort of the on-screen talent that we've just discussed, but big anime stars, big animation voices stars, all across the board. It's going to be a juiced-up lineup for sure.
I know you really talk about the fan experience, and going into the fan experience, I also see cosplay is going to be featuring in the event, correct?
Yeah, cosplay has just been a bit of a juggernaut of a genre over the past few years. It's a way that a lot of our communities celebrate the characters that they know and love by coming dressed in the costume or coming dressed as that character. And so many different ways for people to participate in that. We have a red carpet that people can just walk the red carpet and be cheered along. But we have the Windy City cosplay qualifier that happens over the weekend. And the winner of that wins $1,000 and 2 flights to Orlando for the big grand finale at MegaCon in 2026. So if you're just starting out with cosplay, there's something for you. Or if you're a crafts person, there's something for you to really test your talents.
Now, as a comic book person myself, I'm looking at some of the, we have a bunch of big names. Again, for folks who are into comics, I see Simon Beasley, Ali Bermejo. Oh, my goodness, Michael Golden. For folks who are not familiar, to me, Michael Golden is kind of like, I don't know, the Springsteen of comic book artists. He's been around forever. He's timeless. His work is incredible. I grew up on his artwork. Just the opportunity to meet him, have him sign one of your books is just incredible. But add to that, tell us a little bit about the Kids Zone, because I know a lot of folks might want to be bringing younger children to an event like this for the first time.
Yeah, Fan Expo is all about creating a fan experience for everyone, and that, of course, includes the whole family. So the Kids Zone, we fill it full of interactive activities where the kids can actually get hands-on and learn about fandom and immerse themselves in fandom. And so it's a great way to kind of inform and teach and grow the fans of tomorrow.
I see there's going to be a slime-making session. Some of the younger kids can learn some basic lightsaber skills. I'd be like all over that. You know, they didn't have that when I was growing up. If I wanted to learn how to use a lightsaber, I had to teach myself. I had to watch the movies and use a broomstick. Come on. But I
settle down there, Elliot. We have a guest on the line.
Add to that. Okay, I'm curious about this. Bizarro Wrestling. This looks really interesting. Bizarro Wrestling. What can people who are fans of, let's say, wrestling and comics expect from an event like Bizarro Wrestling?
I mean, this is really, really fun. We've had this at a couple of events, and it's exceptionally well attended. And, of course, having John Cena at the show means that, again, we're going to be welcoming a lot of wrestling fans. So the team has worked to build out some programming to entertain everyone through the whole day. This is exactly what you would imagine from sort of a WWE-style wrestling event. They really put on a great show. It's really interactive, and the audience gets very involved. As I say, one of the most popular events to drop in through and just really enjoy through the weekend.
So it says we're incorporating wrestling, mixed martial arts, and high-flying acts. I'm assuming you're going to have guys, very colorful characters, interesting wrestling moves. This is going to be something. Okay, something to my co-host would be more up to my co-host liking. Looking at Fan Expo After Dark.
Ooh.
There's a geeky speakeasy after party.
Yeah, I mean, look, we really want to create a celebration for people to be involved in fandom, immerse themselves in fandom, and connecting with their fandom friends for the full weekend. So Friday, Saturday, there's an anime after dark. We're bringing in a whole lot of anime voice actors that aren't appearing during the day, and that's a whole big celebration of all things anime with those actors and voice actors and the DJ, etc. We have Comics Explosion that is happening on Saturday night, which is a really cool party where some of the biggest comic creators come and actually draw live, and then we auction off the pieces that they've drawn at the party. And then, yes, the Cosmic Celebration is going to be super fun. Again, we really want everyone to celebrate fandom from morning till night at Fan Expo Chicago.
My question is, if I go to the Cosmic Celebration featuring Galactic Empire, will I find the droids I'm looking for?
You'll just have to come to find out, I guess.
Derek, you had a question?
Yeah, actually, as far as all the panels and everything go, does the admission fee cover all the panels, or do you need to pay extra to go see, like, someone like Orlando Bloom or John Cena or, any of the other cast of characters that are going to be there?
No, there is access to all panels for everyone. So obviously they are special events, so we do offer some ticket types where you get priority entry to those events, but there is also a general admission that is included with your ticket, so everyone has the opportunity or the chance to go and sit and be part of those panel discussions.
That is the Fan Expo Chicago running this weekend, August 15th through the 17th at the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center in Rosemont. Friday from 4 to 9, Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 5. Well, I know it's kind of like asking which of your kids you love the most, but of all the days of the event, which one is like the one that you like the most?
My favorite is Friday because obviously that means everything is done and the doors are open. And,
There we go. All right.
We're starting the celebration, but there's always a great energy on Saturday when sort of the big talent is there, the community is out in force. But Sunday there's a bit of relief too because we're riding the wave and moving on out. And actually this year we head over to execute the Toronto show that you were just talking about next week.
That one's huge too. That one is an incredible show. I get Fan Expo. I'm going to give you guys your credit. You guys know how to put on a show. 300,000 square feet of shopping, lots of vendors. Folks, if you're looking for particular collectible comics, statues, toys, trust me, go to Fan Expo. I will be surprised if you don't find what you're looking for. Anything else? I'm going to say here, of course, for more information, you can go to fanexpohq.com/Fan Expo Chicago. That's where you can get information and to buy tickets. What is your do not miss event of the weekend?
I think that Jedi double feature is going to be extraordinary. To hear the behind the scenes of such iconic titles, you never quite know what's going to be said or what's going to be shared in those panel rooms. So I think that's going to be a really exciting one to be part of on the Sunday.
That's Ewan McGregor and
Hayden Christensen.
Hayden Christensen in town. It's Obi-Wan and Anakin. I loved you. You were my brother.
Do 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 do. John Cena. Oh, okay.
That's the other thing too. I've been to Cena panels. You don't. It's like you're looking at an empty stage. You can't see anything. What's going on? What's happening there?
Hey, but I'd be going there to see his new release of Peacemaker.
Oh no, that's going to be awesome. I'm sure he's going to talk about that. Mr. Moyes, thank you so much for spending this time with us, for talking about Fan Expo. Again, this weekend at the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center. Go to fanexpohq.com for information, tickets. You want to be there. This is a huge event. The amount of work, I truly appreciate the amount of work that goes into putting these types of events together, especially bringing them to Chicago. From everyone here in the Fox River Valley, thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you this weekend.
Oh, it's our pleasure. Thank you, and we'll see you there.
See you there.
Bye-bye.